Hey, this is David Lehue, just up here at beautiful Alyeska Resort, and wanted to do a quick review on the new Vans Infuse Arthur Longo snowboard boots. They look pretty slick, they feel pretty good so far, and we're gonna put them through their paces today. Couple key features of the Vans Infuse boots. There's a traditional lacing system that goes from the bottom to about halfway up the boot. There's this power strap that kind of finishes off the rest of that half. There is a boa on the side. We have these tongue stiffeners that go in the front of the tongue there, and if you pull them out, makes the boots a little bit softer. There's a really grippy sole here on the bottom, which has been really nice for walking around in the snow. I bet these are great in the backcountry or on those icy days getting from the parking lot to the chairlift. The footbeds are really comfortable, and that's probably my favorite part of the boot so far, is they really dampen the energy and the bumps and the lumps out there on the hill that my old boots were simply not doing. I was really feeling those when I would go out and ride. I think that the combo between the boots, the board, and the bindings has a lot to do with the way that you snowboard and feel and perform. So with that, obviously I'm riding the Vans Infused boots, but the rest of my setup is I got the Burton Cartels. These are pretty stiff, responsive bindings. Love these guys. And then this is the Rosignol Jigsaw board. It's a 157 wide, maybe a little shorter than I should be riding, but I like shorter snowboards. This one is traditional camber between the feet and then rocker out at the tip and tail. So it's a hybrid camber, and then it has magna traction on the edges. Been a super fun setup so far. The combo of these Vans boots with the Burton bindings has been really nice. The toe strap just goes right over the toe of the boot with no gaps. It feels really great. The boot doesn't move left or right at all. When I move it up and down, flexing and extending the ankle, the bindings and board move right away. Some board and boot combos I've had in the past move or wiggled just a little bit left and right, but not with this setup. It feels really good. Couple of thoughts about the Vans Infuse boots. They're very comfortable right out of the gate. I really like that. The boots are heat moldable, the liners are, but straight out of the box they feel really comfortable and really nice for me. The shape of everyone's foot is a little different, so maybe you should go check out your local snowboard shop and see if that's a good fit for you. But for me, they feel really great right out of the box. They are heavy. I think that helps a little bit with the dampening that I was talking about earlier, where the boots are really taking in some of the energy of the lumps and bumps out there on the hill. So that's not something that bothers me, but maybe for some of you, something to consider. I'm new to the BOA, and my first impressions are that I like it. On this boot, I like it. There's just the one BOA on the side, and it cranks up really smoothly. and it seems to give me some good stiffness from the bottom all the way up to the top that I like. I like a little bit more of a stiff boot, medium to stiff. So this is really nice for me. I've ridden it on a lot of different types of terrain today, including the terrain park, rails and boxes, some jumps, some nasty bumps, lumps, moguls, to some groomers, just ripping some carved turns and doing some butters and presses and types of things, and it's been pretty great all day. I probably wouldn't recommend this boot to someone who specifically only does park riding. Like if you spend a lot of time riding rails and boxes or hitting jumps, these might be a little bit too stiff for you. But if you like a nice versatile boot that can kind of ride a bunch of different types of terrain, including steep stuff and, you know, some lumpy, bumpy stuff, then I think that these could be a good fit for you. Hey, it's day 2. We are now located at Arctic Valley, just outside of Anchorage, Alaska. The conditions are just as hard today. It's a little bit warmer out, hoping that it softens up a bit. Let's go shred. Cool, so I'm gonna try riding with the tongue stiffeners out. Here we go, there's 2 of them on each boot. Pull those out, we'll see how that goes. Rode without the tongue stiffeners in, and it still felt really nice. Definitely more ankle movement in the boots when you take those out, which I think could be really nice if you were throwing some freestyle moves, you needed to get crazy with some tweaks or big grabs, but also rail and box game. But even just making turns on some steeper terrain, it still felt like I had enough ankle support to lay that edge in and make some turns really nice. It was good. I think I prefer it with the stiffeners in myself, but it still feels really nice without them in. Final thoughts on the Vans Infuse Arthur Longo boots. I really like them. I'd probably give them a score of 8 or 9 out of 10. They're super comfortable right out of the box, which I really liked. The boas were really nice. I'm new to those, but it felt really good. Nice and stable and stiff. When you pull the tongue stiffeners out, you can get it more of a freestyle-y boot, which I thought was really cool. It's pretty versatile in that way. I really like the bottom of the boot and the way that it grips the snow and the bindings. That is a huge plus. I really liked the shock absorbing insoles. I felt like I rode a lot of choppy terrain today and yesterday, and it really didn't translate into my legs. It really stayed in the boots, which was really nice. I didn't feel the bumps as much as I did in my previous boots. Super comfortable. They look awesome. Vans is rad. Thanks for watching.